welcome back. And in today's video we're doing 2-stitch braid. I've tried this hairstyle before and the stitch was not stitching, but this time around the stitch is gonna stitch. We are coming back hot. Using these extensions. This is the Expression 1X braid, pre-stretch braid. I have done a review of this extension. Do check the description box section for the link if you want to know more about this hair. So I'm doing 2-stitch braid. The first things first, you want to moisturize your hair, then you go ahead to part your hair into 2 equal sections. Okay, 2 equal sections. Right now, this is not the style. Okay, I want to curve it a bit, like one side to have this curve, and then I go ahead to then curve a half side of the hair, like just what you are seeing. And once I have that, I just pack it to see what it's looking like. Everything is good, then I get my eco styler gel. You can use any gel of your choice, but I decided to use this instead. And so I just go ahead, apply it, and use my brush to brush it, okay, because it is just a too big braid, okay, and I want like the brush to show. Now let's get this. I then go ahead to section a small part. Now that will be the first part that I will start to weave, because I do not want to start the extension with attachment. I want to start it with my hair, so it sort of seems seamless. Now this stage, what I'm now doing is I now begin to divide the sections of the hair. Right, we are doing stitch, right? So you then begin to cut it into smaller size, like into the stitch sizes that you want. Now guys, as you can see what I'm doing, I'm cutting this thing big, right? But you can decide as well to cut it as tiny as you want. But if you know me on this channel, you know I don't like that. Okay, I don't have time to waste, so I just decided to cut it in those big sizes, and then I use rubber bands. Okay, this black small hair rubber band, that's what I use. I didn't use those big rubber band, right? I used the black hair rubber band, the black one, because that, again, if you use colored, it might be showing through. So I just use the black one because it goes with my hair, and then I go ahead to just keep sectioning the stitches as I would want it to appear. I just go ahead, do that. I even apply reapply the gel into the hair, and then I just go ahead to the very end. So I have gotten all the stitches that I want out of this side of the braid. Then I take in my leave-in conditioner and apply it to the ends of the hair. I like to keep my hair moisturized, if you know me on here. Then I begin the braids by starting with that piece of hair I kept in front. Okay, I start braiding that before I start adding the extensions that I'll be using for this hair. Now I go in and keep adding the extension, bit by bit. Okay, this English will not cover us. So I keep adding the extension bit by bit, as you can see what I am doing. If you don't know how to do feeding braid, guys, I have videos about how to do feeding braid. Okay, the tutorial, you could go learn it on there. And then I just keep adding the braids extension. Yes, this is feeding method that I'm using, okay, not the Ghana weaving method. Okay, this is the feeding braid method. So you just keep braiding your hair to the back and just following, you sort of want to follow a line as well. And how that you can actually achieve that line is when you are using the rubber band, you also want to make sure that they are all like in the same line that you want it to go. So it's quite easier to just, when you are braiding the hair, to just follow in that same lane, because you've rubber band your hair in the middle, so it's just easy to follow. And that is what I am doing. To the very end of the hair, I just keep braiding and braiding and braiding, and then we have our stitch braid ready. Okay guys, now this is such a update from the last stitch braid I did on this channel. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, I finally found this technique of how it will help me, guys. It's not easy making your own hair on yourself. Okay, so doing stitch braid on your hair is a little bit tricky. So this rubber band method will actually help you, my girls, my DIY girls. This rubber band method will help you, and I was so proud of it. And so I decided to also replicate that to the other side of the hair. This one has curve. Okay, so here is how I did it. Okay, I clipped the first part of the hair. That was what I used to begin the braids. Then I just gel the other part. If you want a lot of brush, like like, you know, a lot of your hair, you know, this is just where you determine that and all. Now you see the way again I started sectioning, cutting it small using the rubber band. Guys, let me tell you, this rubber band will actually not cut your hair. And one thing you can do with this rubber band is soak them into oil, into your hair oil before you actually start using them. That way you don't really lose a lot of hair, because I actually didn't lose hair like using rubber band. It didn't cut my hair. Okay, so yes, you can see that I've done that once again, and then I'll just go ahead and start braiding. Guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, here is the appropriate time to do so. Anyways, back to the video. Guys, this is the look. We are done with the two looks. This look is quite easy. Within how many minutes you can be done. And because I wanted to add, you know, extra spiciness, extra coiliness, this is what I, you know, took the braiding extension, coiled it with that coiler stuff, and then I just crocheted it so that I would just have like dangling coily pieces on the hair. It was just to add flair to the hair, which I actually love. So this is what we have on the hair. Guys, let me know what you think. If you'll be replicating this style, let me know in the comment section. Make sure to like this video if you've not done so already, because come on guys, come on. Anyways, I then go ahead to accessorize the hair with pins. You can accessorize your hair with anything of your choice. Then I go ahead to use, you know, to do like baby hair. It's not really baby hair actually, guys. I just brushed my baby hair to the back, like just enter the stitches. I beg. I'm really not a big fan of all this fancy baby hair thing. Like, let everything go back. Then I use my mousse so that everything just locks in, and then I spray the hair, and then I warm my scalp just so that everything, you know, slinks and just stay cute for a bit. And guys, this is the look. Okay guys, just look at this. It's such a babe. Yes, I did add beads to the ends of the hair just to, you know, just had some flair to it. But this is what we are having, guys. I feel this hair. Let me know what you think about this hair. Again, you can make your own stitch braid as tiny as possible, but this is what I wanted. Okay, so I love it for me. Guys, let me know what you think. If you have not subscribed, subscribe right away. We are not done with this video, because I also want to show you how to take down this hairstyle. Okay, yes, I did carry this hairstyle for a while. Okay, for weeks actually. I didn't know it was going to go this long, but you know, this hairstyle definitely served me. So this is how I actually took it down. I first go ahead to just take off all the old fanciful thing that I used, and then I cut it, then I spray water on it, and then I started to take it down. Like, I started to actually loosen it and all. And once I begin to lose it, right, remember guys, we use rubber band for this method. Now this is how you will not cut your hair. Okay, just go ahead and just make sure you detangle and like take out all the extensions first. Okay, you want to do that first. So I took out all the extensions to the last bit. Okay, when I then did that, the first part that, you know, didn't have any rubber band, I also went ahead to just detangle it so that everything is smooth. Then I start with the rubber band one by one. Guys, see how easy it was to pull it out. Yeah, you can just pull it out like that, or just, you know, untie it the way you did it. Then another method is, even while you are doing it, if you don't notice that it is tight, just cut it. Okay, just cut that rubber band. There's no need to reuse it. Cut it with your hand. Don't use scissors, because if you use scissors or blade, you can actually cut your hair by mistake. So just use your hand, like drag the whole thing into cuts, because again, if this hair stays for a long, that rubber band is already weakened, and you can do that. Anyways, this is my hair after, like, I carried this hair for I think more than 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Make sure to subscribe. Okay, bye.